Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is March the 25th, 2018. Strong hand, long-term thinking. Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin. Okay, people, check out the link section below. You will see bitcointothemoon.com. Yes, they gave me this shirt all the way from Australia. Check them out. You can get this shirt at bitcointothemoon.com. I've got other links down there, cryptohwwallet.com for Trezor, Ledger Nano, all sorts of affiliate links down below. And of course, check out last night's video, all the videos of the past week. They've been all late at night, so you guys have been missing them. And this one you're going to probably miss too because it's really late at night here on the East Coast. It's almost midnight, Anyway, golden hold. Have that Bitcoin conviction, people. And yeah, in life, it really is all about conviction. You see all those people out on the streets of DC, doing their emotional pleas about guns, and it's complete nonsense. But they've got the conviction. They are getting out there, and they're convincing just the 80%. Yes, we must ban guns. So that's an example of using your conviction to get something that's not so cool up there in the public agenda. But if you guys have the Bitcoin conviction, you stick by the Bitcoin, it's going to pay off. We're going to push this thing. Have conviction. That is how you get your success in life, how you push through things in life. The groups with the conviction, they do win. They do come out ahead. If you oppose this radical gun control, I suggest you get some conviction and go out there and state that you're against radical gun control. I'm against this insane radical gun control and them using kids. I mean, it's such an emotional appeal out there. And this is the beauty of Bitcoin. I can say whatever the heck I want to because I'm independent because of Bitcoin. And this is where the big boys play. This is the free market where I don't have to, I don't have to worry about peer pressure and all fitting in and all that stuff. So again, that commentary should have been saved until the end of the show. But hey, I'm ripping up the format today, whatever. So, and yeah, ignore most of that stuff that's going. Again, it's all the media is so behind it. It's hilarious, but it's sad. I see my parents. They're like, oh, they're falling for it, and they're smart people. But I mean, they're older people too. And my mom's a woman. Obviously, an appeal to emotion is going to hit her. It's sometimes it's frustrating being part of the 20% to see all these 80%ers yelling and crying about complete nonsense. But hey, that's life. Get into Bitcoin, get into this world where the 20% were rewarded. We don't have to deal with the nonsense. And the 80%ers that come in here, hey, they got to play with, there's no bailouts. And if they make mistakes in the long run, it helps the 20%ers. So, here is, speaking of Bitcoin, because that's what the show is supposed to be all about, right? There's a Medium post out there by, who is this? Well, it's linked to below, and it's a detailed overview of Bitcoin projects being worked on next. And he gives some descriptions of them and some timelines that he, everyone's asking, well, when is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? When's this going to happen? Well, he talks a little bit about that. And here's what he talks about. Schnorr signatures, bulletproof, confidential transactions, side chains, drive chains, Mimblewimble. All of those are developments in Bitcoin, future developments, the things that are being worked on right now, exciting things in the Bitcoin space that the smartest developers in cryptocurrency are working on right now. So that's a good post to check out if you're, you hear there's all these great things going on with Bitcoin. Some of them might seem a little complex. And then you hear about all these altcoins that are supposed to be state of the art, but read that and you'll understand that, hey man, there's only one Bitcoin. So speaking about that, there's only one Bitcoin. When I was running today, I was thinking about crypto dividends, because all crypto dividends are altcoins that you get for free when you hold Bitcoin, okay? And there are a lot of crypto dividends out there, and it's confusing. And I was thinking some of these guys, they should, the elite ones that want to be elite, to jump ahead, to help their prices, to help their distribution, they should partner up together. They should partner up. What's wrong? We haven't seen it yet. Coins partnering up. I mean, we've seen Charlie Lee talk about Decred and Charlie Lee talk about Bitcoin, but that's not like an official partnership with Litecoin and Decred and Litecoin and Bitcoin or whatever. But why not BGold and Be Private partner up to promote each other? They're both a little different. One deals with privacy. One has it's easier to mine, and was the first friendly fork. Let's see some innovation in the marketing of these crypto dividends. Just something that I thought of on my 7-mile run this morning. And yeah, it started to flurry in Baltimore again today. What is up with that, man? They really want to extend this winter. It's just like, Adam, no, you didn't get away for all the winter. We're bringing you the winter in the spring when you get back to Baltimore for the 3 weeks that you're in Baltimore. We're going to bring you some flurries. Pound that like button if you want it to be spring all over the United States of America. Oh yeah, we're getting ready for next week, opening day, Camden Yards, Thursday, Baltimore Orioles versus who the heck are they playing? The Twins? I don't even know if they're playing the Twins. All right. I wouldn't want to be in Minneapolis this time of year. I bet it's cold as up. It gets cold up in Minnesota. I don't know how you guys deal with it, man. I don't know how you deal. I like your stadium. It's a very pretty stadium, though. Much better than that Metrodome you had. Oh my God, that was okay. So let's get back here to BGold and Be Private. And speaking of guys from I haven't heard from what's his face from Minnesota lately. From Blake Anderson. What's up with Blake Anderson, man? You watching this darn show? He's up in Minnesota. All right. So I have this written down here. BGold and Be Private should reframe the argument. There's all these Bcash people trying to say that they're the real Bitcoin and that they're the best Bitcoin. And for me, I know Bitcoin is the Bitcoin, but if these, it's funny, in a two-way argument, you say, well, it's either A or B. But the BGold and the Be Private people, the Be Rhodium people, they can get in on the argument too and take down Bcash from the other side and give much respect to Bitcoin, because those three crypto dividends, they're friendly forks. They respect Bitcoin. They admit that they say Bitcoin is the Bitcoin. And for that, we Bitcoin people, you guys, again, who obsess over Bcash, complete waste of your time. Let the BGold, the Be Rhodium, the Be Private people, let them say, you know what? We're better than Bcash. We're going to take on these Bcash people. We're the friendly fork crypto dividends. We're the ones that you should be involved with. And don't be involved with unfriendly fork crypto dividends. And first of all, I'm a guy that says, if you got fiat, only use fiat to get Bitcoin. Crypto dividends you get for free, baby. But these crypto dividends, they got to promote themselves. They got to encourage people to buy them, I guess. And they should say, we're friendly. Ignore the unfriendly forks. We're the friendly fork. And all the Bitcoin people out there, we just sit back and let all the crypto dividends fight amongst themselves, because Bcash is just a crypto dividend. It really is. And there's some nice guys that like the Bcash and stuff. I'm just talking about, because we had this in Japan, they had this Bcash conference, and I took a look at the video for a second, and you have people trying to confuse Bcash and Bitcoin, which is an unfortunate thing to do. It really is unfortunate. I mean, they could have their conference in Japan. So I linked to their conference in Japan, Satoshi's Vision Conference. So I want you guys to check out the link and to take note who was speaking there and who the sponsors were. And you can, remember who those people are, and you can make your own decisions about them in the future if you you want to do business with them or whatever you want to do. And again, a few of the people there, I mean, I know personally, and you know, they're all right. They're good guys. One's a real cool dude. Definitely. I'm not going to name any names here. You do your own research. I link to who they are. And, you know, the sponsors, they're paying this conference a lot of money. Anyway, one of them is Bitcoin.com, which is obviously the Pravda of Bcash. I mean, it's not like the sponsors are surprising. It's not like the speakers are surprising, but you should know who they are. I link to that below, and you can make your own decisions about them if you want to boycott them, if you want to do whatever you want to do with these dudes who are talking the Bcash. And, you know, it's a free world. Hey, man, it is a free world. Let the best bring on the competition, I say. But, I mean, the Bcash people got to be ready also. They got to understand that there's people chomping below them too. And if, you know, if BGold and Bprivate get into the argument and say, you know, we're the real crypto dividend, that will, the market will decide and maybe bring up the prices of Bprivate and BGold to the same as Bcash. You never know. And since we're holders of Bitcoin, and thus we if we're long-term holders like you should have been, you would have gotten your BGold, your Bprivate, and you hope that your crypto dividends do become as valuable as Bcash. I mean, yeah, I want my Bprivate to be as valuable as Bcash. So good luck to the Bprivate and BGold people. You know, you guys can do daily transactions just like Bcash says they can. If anyone's actually doing any regular buying of coffee with cryptocurrency yet, which I really don't think people are. I've said that, you know, Bitcoin is the world reserve cryptocurrency. That's what cryptocurrency is good for now. Golden freaking hold, people. Pound that freaking like button. Okay, speaking about altcoins like Bcash and BGold and Bprivate and Brodium, CoinMarketCap. People complain about CoinMarketCap a lot. They don't like how they do things over there. Here's an alternative, livecoinwatch.com. I link to it below. Check out the links below for you people who are frustrated with that. Be in Motion, Don Cornelius. He has a new video out, his first video. He's a guy who actually sent me a donation in the super chat the other day, and I thought he had an awesome name. Don Cornelius of the Soul Train. Of the pound that like button train. Maybe I should have a show, like a hip hop dance show, the pound that like button show. I come on, I do my dance with my Baltimore people, and Don Cornelius is my host. That would be awesome. And this is not making sense anymore, this show. All right, so yeah, take him out. All right, DeepOnion. These dudes, I mean, this altcoin, whatever this darn thing is, I mentioned this once before. They spam my freaking comment section, okay? And I found a link that explains why they do that, because they've got this whole setup over there. This coin basically is a spam coin. And so what you guys are doing by spamming content creators like me, you're not making us very happy and very welcoming of your coin. And people are going to call you a freaking scam, like the Steemit article that I linked to. And the Steemit article that I linked to explains, you know, they've got this whole setup which rewards their fans for spamming channels like mine. And dude, it's just annoying. It's not professional. And I'm calling you out on it. I'm not going to call you guys a scam, but I'm going to call you a freaking spam coin. And I mean, that's a new type of altcoin, I guess, a spam coin. So DeepOnion, you're an innovator in spam coins, and you try to disguise all your messages was like, well, Monero is a great privacy coin, but check out DeepOnion. I mean, you guys are using the same script over and over again. So all you newbies who are watching this channel and 80%ers who foolishly buy altcoins, don't even run away when you see the words DeepOnion. Run away. It's a spam freaking coin, people. All right. I'll skip that, the mainstream media thing. All right, when it comes to say, all right, here we go. I talk about, you know, shooting for the year 2020, treating Bitcoin as a savings account. You know, do not convert your Bitcoin into fiat until at least after the 2020 halving. Well, how about after the 2028 halving? It's funny. Someone was on some show. I think it was Ben Shapiro's show. They were talking. Yeah, Ben Shapiro was talking with Glenn Beck. I'm not a big fan of Glenn Beck's, but Ben Shapiro's a smart guy. And they're talking about nanotechnology. And Glenn Beck says that by the year 2030, that there might be nanotechnology that will be able to cure diseases, all diseases in human beings, okay? Dude, that would be freaking awesome, wouldn't it? Diseases would be eliminated. So that's a way of life extension. People would have a lot easier time living past the year 100 and getting to 120 probably at that point. They could get rid of all diseases, most diseases. So if that really happens by the year, let's say 2028, that's a Bitcoin halving year. And to get these type of technologies at that time is going to cost a lot of money. I mean, it will be in high demand. So it puts it in perspective of what savings is all about and what long-term thinking is all about. So because, you guys heard that, I like that Tesla, that, I don't like many material things, but when I was in Los Angeles and I was in the Tesla, got picked up by the Tesla, I really like that Tesla. I'm like, you know what? When the time comes and I can just trade in a Bitcoin for a Tesla, I would like to get my father, a Tesla, maybe in the year 2021, I'd like to get my father a Tesla. That would be just something I would like to do. Because my dad, grew up in the 50s and 60s when they were into cars. He used to talk about cars and Corvettes, and to get him a Tesla would be so cool. But if you think really long term and you think about your instead of getting my dad a Tesla, would it be better to wait even longer and reward my mother with, cure every disease in her body with nanotechnology by paying someone $3 million in the year 2028? And I think my father would rather me do that for my mother, So, I'm thinking, I don't know. I love technology. I love thinking about the future. I love thinking about savings and what that really means and all of these Bitcoin halvings and what one Bitcoin is going to be worth one day. And if it's going to be able to save your life maybe or extend your life if you hold on to it. Because a lot of you guys are like, oh, just spend now, Adam, live it up. First of all, I am living it up, okay? I travel around on a very low cost of living, and it's great. And I encourage all of you to be frugal like that so you can arrange your life this way. We're not going to get into that in this video. But there are bigger things than just living it up for today and partying it up and some unimaginable things, perhaps. We're talking life extension, nanotechnology stuff. And I hope it all gets combined into one. And yeah, maybe I'll be able to do both. I plan on having lots of Bitcoin in the year 2021. So maybe I'll get dad a Tesla then and get mom some life extension in 2030. Anyway, pound that like button, everybody. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. Check out the notes section below. Get that t-shirt. I'll see you guys later. Bye.